Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
Now, we are always looking for new things, and we've been featuring new products in bamboo, new items in bamboo, and I think this is a perfect accessory and a perfect complement to your collection.
It really is, because you can wear it while you're here. I say here in Hawaii while you're home. But I also think it's a wonderful piece to take when you're traveling. And we always talk about that you don't want the stress of wearing or bringing something that's very expensive with you and the chance of losing it. We've had so many stories of people saying they were washing their hands in the bathroom, wherever it might be.
Or they left it,
Yeah, and they left it on the sink.
Right.
So can you imagine someone walks into the sink at the airport or,
There's a lot
a
of shady
restaurant or
people
wherever.
that will take, but there's a lot of nice people too that'll turn it in. But even if you turn it in, if you're at the airport, you have to get it on a plane.
Right.
And then to manage going, if it's something
Well,
expensive.
you'd have to go back to the lost and found.
And then you
see
might
if
miss your flight. So anyway,
I know.
Our ʻOhe bamboo pearl cubic zirconia pin, you're gonna love it. It's gold plated over brass. It has this beautiful locking pin closure that keeps that pin in place. You could wear it any direction. You could go sideways, you could go up and down. And the beauty of it is it's going to add a lot of bling and interest to whatever you're wearing.
Right, but not too much bling. And there's been a lot to be said about pins are having a moment.
They are.
This year.
Especially interesting ones like this. I mean, can I also finish? It has a 10 millimeter freshwater pearl.
Yes.
And then it has the cubic zirconia accents along with the enamel leaf.
Well, 3 leaves. There's a lot of symbolism. Good fortune, good luck symbolism with bamboo.
Yeah. Not only is it resilient and strong, and when you see people gifting it, like a new restaurant here in Hawaii,
that's true.
There's a lot of symbolism behind it, with happiness and wealth and prosperity. So by giving this to somebody, it's almost like the same thing.
Well, it's true,
but you don't have to water it.
Because you're pointing out that's true. You don't have to take that kind of care for it like a bamboo plant.
Right.
Although those are very sturdy as well. But the 3 stalks, which to me is like the 3 leaves, is really happiness, wealth, and long life. But here you have two stalks, which would be love and companionship.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, and I just think that I like the idea of the strength that it symbolizes. I mean, the bamboo is just so strong and yet so beautiful. And it's been depicted in art as well as jewelry designs. But I love the fact that, I wouldn't even call it vintage, that pins, are making a comeback. I just think that they've always been here. But people have been finding different uses for it and different ways to wear it, and even clipping it to a bag. So it's not just a scarf, but it could be your belt. It could be your collar of a shirt. It could be, in place of a button on your blouse. I mean, it's so interesting the way people think of wearing it now.
Well, I think with fashion, there are no rules. So you can pretty much wear it wherever you want to. In any fashion that you want to wear it, you can incorporate it. And that's what's really cool about it. The other thing is, it has that Hawaiian element to it.
I have something to share because Valerie from Honolulu called and she said she loves watching our show.
Yeah.
And she said, I can tell he really loves you.
Who?
And she said, it's really nice for us to watch. There's a lot of love between you two.
Who?
So nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Valerie.
Right.
But I think
we're just colleagues. You know that. I just met her when they put us together.
So I think that what she was sharing is that it makes her happy to see us happy, and that it makes it fun, whether she's waking up in the morning, watching in the afternoon, or, if you're up watching just after midnight. And of course, all of you on the mainland are watching at all different times. But I just think it's fun, right? Because there's a lot of challenges going on in the world. And we just want to focus in on, let's stay happy, let's stay positive, let's take care of yourself. And if there are those in your life that you want to thank or let them know how much you love them or how much you're thinking of them, there's no greater way than to surprise someone with a gift. We have so many of you who do the just because. We'll include a note. Oh, is it a birthday? Is it an anniversary? Is it, oh, it's just because. Isn't that wonderful?
I think that's what's nice too, because, well, just becauses are super unexpected. When you get in the mail, you always go, oh, whereas holidays, you think, oh yeah, they're sending it for the holiday. But a just because gift is so unexpected that it takes you aback a little. And
takes your breath away.
Yeah, and then you think, wow, that is so nice that they thought about me just because. Or maybe you were thinking of them, and then sure enough, you get something in the mail for them. So.
Well, and I think nowadays too, when we know how difficult it is to go out to get something and then to package it, find the right box and then get it to the post office, stand in line at the post office, right? We're not even talking about traffic and parking. But I think because we all know what effort goes into it, that the recipient of your gift is really even more touched by your thoughtfulness, that you thought of them, and who doesn't love getting a package in the mail?
Right. Now, with our Showcase Ohana, which, as I said, is all of you viewers, we've had longtime customers. We've had customers for years and years, which we want to thank in this new year, that you've been with us for so long. But we also have a lot of watchers and viewers like Valerie and other viewers throughout the year that, tell us these great stories about how their lives have gone and how many kids they have. But in getting these stories, for us, it's great because we're able to make the show into something that you enjoy watching. In fact, Leanne and Alan watch us all the time. They said they really like watching us, enjoy kind of the banter. And
they're so nice. In fact, they just called today and they were saying, say hello to your husband. He's so funny.
See, I think they like me better than you. That's why they said that. They probably wanted to talk to me, but no. In fact, when we recognize a name, we tell the call center past certain names, or if we see something, we'll jump on the call.
Well, we get a lot of couples who say, you remind me, the both of you remind me of us. Remind us of us.
Right. And I think that's why people watch, because they see we finish each other. In fact, we had a lady that called that said, I interrupt you all the time. And I said, she interrupts me too. And she said, well, you could tell that you guys are married because you finish each other's sentences too.
That's called a conversation. That's right. How it works.
Exactly.
But it's true. A lot of times you know what I'm thinking or saying. I guess after a certain amount of years, it would make sense.
You mean decades. Decades. Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, if you haven't ordered before, we talk about this all the time. There's multiple ways you could order. You can hold your phone up to that QR code in the lower right hand of your screen. That will take you directly to our website. Right. And once you're on our website, you can see all the great things that we're featuring for this month.
Right.
You can also log on directly on your computer or even on your phone to www.showcasehawaii.tv.
Right.
And you can give us a call at one of those numbers at the top of the screen. But as I said, this ʻOhe bamboo pearl cubic zirconia has all the elements. You could look, that 10 millimeter pearl, the enamel on the leaves, the cubic zirconia, you were talking about the symbolism with the stalks. I think it's a great piece to give to somebody, and it's not like too personal.
It's not too flashy,
and
too.
It's not
Look
too
at
flashy.
how beautiful that is.
It's very beautiful.
It's elegant, and yet I can see that it's very modern, and I can imagine it with a lot of different outfits.
And we're going to put it in a nice little gift box. So you don't even have to worry about doing anything. We're going to take care of everything. Give us a call, 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
These chopstick earrings, super popular in the silver.
One of my favorites.
Yes, and our daughters.
Yes, our daughter loves it. So really, any age can wear this. And there's so much thought that goes into this design that makes it very unique. As you can see, the dangles move independently and it catches the light. And these are not flat, they're bars.
Like chopsticks.
Yes, but they're bars, you know. Don't be fooled though, it's not heavy. It feels really nice. There, you can see it's not so long. Sometimes people are trying to figure out how long. It's not where it's touching my shoulder or anything. It moves with you.
It's about 2 inches tall.
It comes in the white pearl or the black pearl. It's very hard to choose, so most people get one of each. But can I just show you what's so unique about this? Now you would think that the dangle would be attached to the pearl, and so you could only wear it the one way. But we actually have the dangle independently on the backing, so you could wear it with any post that you have, and you could then wear the pearl just with a regular post by itself if you wanted to. But that means you're getting more than just a twofer. Because you can wear it with all kinds of other collection, you know, posts that we have offered you. So I don't know.
It's a whole lot of fur.
I mean, you don't see a design like this. This is very unique. It's very cool.
I think the thing that made it most popular was the fact that it came in gold.
Yes.
So when we first featured it, it sold out within, you know, a couple of months.
Yes.
We weren't able to get it back. And I just want to point out, this time we brought it back in 18 karat gold plating because we wanted a nicer plating, and we put a thicker plating on it because a lot of people were asking about that. So we decided to do that.
Can I say you can really tell it looks very rich. The color's very rich. It's a very nice, and again, gold plating over sterling silver. So many of you might have our sterling silver version, but this is the gold plated over sterling silver. It's very stunning.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you call and say, I already saw that. Show me something new.
I've never had anybody call and say that.
Actually not.
They always say, oh, that's great, you brought it back, or, you know, I've been waiting for this, because they may not know. And it's funny because Dee was watching and she gave us a call.
Can I interrupt?
Yes.
Dee likes me best, I think. Right, Dee?
I talked to Dee and I said, Wayne said, you said he was your favorite.
Dee and I know.
She laughed.
She knows.
And she said, that's a good one.
She knows she has favorites and I'm her favorite.
Anyway, you know, we always talk about that our show is on 3 times a day, right? 6:30 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and just after midnight at 12:30 a.m. if you're up. And so Dee says, that's me. I'm up and I'm watching.
People have their favorites.
Right. And she says, you have so many beautiful things that I have to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I have to pick, because she says she's sending gifts to San Diego and Indiana and New Hampshire. And I feel tired for her.
Can I just mention that the ordering process is super easy. And I think for a lot of people, we get this comment all the time. Either this is the first time I'm watching you, I've never seen it before, or I watch you all the time, but I never bothered to order because, you know, all these different reasons. So as with Dee, she was able to pick out the item she wanted. She was able to figure out who was getting what. And then she called us and she had the addresses, she had the items
Right.
that she wanted, and we took care of everything for her.
Well, we understand. Some of you say, I've never done this before. And it's actually quite exciting, right? But they're like, I've never called in, I've never ordered over the phone. And there's an air of excitement. And then there is some people are a little nervous about, well, how does all this work? But we protect your security for your card number. And, we try to make it super easy. So you just tell us what you want. And people will call and say, I forgot the number, or I forgot what it was called. But if you can describe it, we're pretty good. We can figure it out.
So when you call and you say you want the earrings, because we get this all the time. We're going to get somebody that calls and says, I want the earrings that you're showing right now. Well, I'd like to say that we're live and that we could do this 3 times a day, 365.
Don't say. That's what they think.
Okay. We're live and we do this 365 days, every day of the year. How's that?
They're always like, wait, you're on. How is it that you're talking?
Exactly.
I don't get it. Okay.
So if you don't know, we do jump on the phones because we love speaking to our customers.
I really enjoy
How are we going to
meeting all of you and getting to know you and hearing that you have, oh my gosh.
The gossip.
We have a customer, Jane.
Yes.
Jane, if you're out there, I applaud you.
Is Jane her real name?
She is 92 years
that's right.
old.
Yes.
And she says she has 92 grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
Jane, you should be taking a nap right now. Just wake up for Showcase Hawaii, then go back down and go to sleep.
So she's been ordering and ordering and ordering for everybody. But
Yes.
I love meeting all of you.
So my point was, when you call, don't say just the earrings. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll get there. But if you say the gold chopstick earrings, or the gold earrings with the pearl, or maybe the gold with the dangly things that you're showing, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. So we are here to help you and make the process so much easier. But as I said, these are super popular.
Yes.
The pearls are about 6 millimeters.
Right.
They're freshwater pearls. You could have your choice of black or white. The length of the earring itself is about 2 inches. Now, as Lori was saying earlier, they're not heavy. So you can't really feel that they're on or not. And it is for any age, because our daughter wears them, who is quite young, and then Lori wears them, who is not quite young.
See, I am listening. Sometimes he wonders if I'm listening.
Yeah, I have to quiz her every once in a while and say something, while we're talking.
my
But she usually
goodness.
is playing with the jewelry while we're talking.
It's just numbers now, isn't it?
Yes.
It just doesn't matter
But the
anymore.
numbers seem to get faster.
Oh, you
every
mean
year.
they come rapid
Yeah,
fire?
the
Well,
age.
it's so funny. We're telling our daughter, you know how when you're really young, you just can't wait till your next birthday, and you can't wait. You want to be older.
Right. And
Oh, speaking of numbers, you can see that the drop, it's about just shy of 2.5 inches, right?
But it's easy to order. Give us a call. Now, with this particular item, it sold out quickly.
Gosh.
But we have another item that sold out just as quickly, and it's in gold too. So we got these both at the same time, and we wanted to bring them to you at the same time because it's a perfect match.
Well, they go together, right?
Yes.
But you don't have to give them together. We always talk about that. If you want to spoil someone and help them build their collection, you could get them the ring and then later get them the earrings.
So we're talking about our Miley Pearl CZ Freshwater wrap ring. And now this is fully adjustable. So
It's
it fits
so
pretty much
nice.
anybody that you buy it
And
for.
here's the thing. I never know which way I want to wear it. Just depends on my mood. Do I have the pearl up or do I have the pearl down?
It's funny too because
Totally different look.
staff says,
See?
should we put the pearl up or should we put the pearl down
See?
when we're sending it out?
Or even on a photo. It's like which way? Which way is
Exactly.
up? It's up to you. Make
Right.
it your own.
Well, some people wear them with each other. You can wear it
Yes.
on top of each other.
Okay.
Some people wear 2 on one hand, so not necessarily with each other,
Look.
but on 2 different fingers.
Right.
But it makes for a dramatic ring.
Right. So you could wear 2. You could wear 1 on each hand. you can put the flowers up or down. And we did have these, or do have these, also in silver.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
That's really pretty.
Now,
Oh, I'm going to do pearls.
I have
to
to
pearls.
pronounce it right. Somebody called and said, you're saying Miley wrong.
Okay.
It's Miley.
Okay.
So we were given that note. So it's our Miley CZ Freshwater Pearls. But we know a lot of people named Miley that say their name is Miley, but it's actually Miley. So I'm not going to correct them in their name, but I will say Miley CZ Freshwater Pearl Wrap Ring.
Okay,
how's
good.
that?
You can say it.
Okay.
Because I was born and raised here, and I say it the other way.
Okay.
But whatever makes you happy.
Exactly.
And we want to do the right thing.
So you could call me Wene. How's that? That'll make me happy. So, anyway, I love the Hawaiian language, so I want to say it right. Maile.
Or why me?
Or why me is more like it. Why me?
Okay, here.
This is great because, again, it's 18 karat gold plated. You have those CZs, and I talk about this all the time. If there's a little puka in the back of the CZ stone, that will allow the light to shine through and make this brilliant and vibrant and sparkly stone. And that's what we love about these. But the contrast with the gold is great.
I can't tell you how many people called and purchased our adjustable rings. They were super excited because they didn't have to know the size. And they knew that it's so easy because you can just squeeze it gently and it'll be smaller. Or you can pull it gently and it'll be bigger. And then it gives you the option to wear it on whichever finger you want, you know?
Yes.
So I don't know. I love these rings that have all this flexibility. And I was going to tell you, Liz from Honolulu called, right? She goes, I watch all the time.
Did she say who she likes better?
Well, she said she loves us.
Oh. All right, Liz.
Anyway, she said, I want everything. I have to tie myself to the chair. And she said,
she wasn't calling for help.
I know, really. It's like she's tied to the chair.
I'm tied to the chair.
I can't reach the phone.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was funny because I guess one of the shows we mentioned that we had been watching a lot of the K-dramas.
Oh, yeah.
And so she said, which ones?
But you know, the funny thing is, you have to watch it, and you have to be alert because you're watching and you're reading subtitles. I don't know how to read Korean or speak Korean, so it's tiring. So you have to make sure that you are ready. I got to gear myself, have a nice meal.
But it's interesting. But it's interesting because when you think about it, you don't want to turn down the sound and just read.
No, I like to hear them talking.
Hearing the music, hearing them talking, hear the tones in their voice.
Right, their expression.
You know,
oh, yeah,
they're
she's
happy,
sad,
they're sad,
upset.
they're mad, and but it's so interesting. And of course, you hear tidbits where you start maybe learning a little bit. So I don't know. I just think it's very fun. But I love how our customers are very interactive.
Exactly. They'll say, "Oh, you said this."
I'm like, wait, really? I don't remember.
Did I say that? I don't remember. Oh no, you said this too. And I think I better watch what I'm saying. So
no. Yeah, everybody has fun.
But
I really enjoy it.
Well, we love hearing stories. Elvia was one of the customers where she said, "Call me when you get the Maile CZ Freshwater Pearls."
She's been waiting for 2 years because she bought back then and she wanted more.
So she was one of the first persons that we let know that they're back in stock. And sure enough, she called and she ordered it. And one of the reasons why is she doesn't have to worry about the size.
Well, I have to say, the pearls we selected are really beautiful. You can see
they're slightly larger. They're a 6 to 7 millimeters.
I mean, you can see it stands up off your hand, but it's very stunning and just a lot of fun to wear. You can take a breath. You got everything done.
Yep.
Any visitors have gone back home.
Hopefully. If you're a visitor watching and you're at somebody's house, and
you should consider leaving soon.
You should.
Just kidding. Yeah. But anyway, so it's just that, okay, now I can turn to take care of myself.
Yes, self-care.
Really, whether it's your birthday or not, I think it's the time to
Reassess.
reflect.
Yes.
It's so funny. Our daughter has to do reflections in school. I think it's an awesome concept. You know, you think about like what has happened? What did I learn? How am I going to do things differently going forward? You know, and you know, sometimes there's times where you go, oh, I should have done that, or I should have said that, or I wish I had done this or said that, you know, positive things. And so now going forward, you have to take that moment to think about it.
Yes. Because if you
Take a
don't,
breath.
then sometimes you keep making those same mistakes, or you keep repeating that bad behavior or good behavior, because sometimes you can reflect on good things.
Right.
So reflect on the fact that we got these rings in again, and they will be in stock for a little while because we ordered a little more.
Right.
I also want to point out that these are available in the gold-plated and the silver-plated. You can mix and match them, so you don't have to worry about just even wearing one. You could even match the different tones, and it's going to look quite beautiful. So you can choose the gold-plated or the sterling silver. The base is 0.925 sterling silver, so if you're concerned, it is that precious metal. You know that silver has gone up quite substantially, but we tried to keep the price down, combining the CZs with the silver and the pearl. To keep that price at something affordable is very difficult, but we did do it, and I think you're going to love this. It's going to really complement any wardrobe or any other piece of jewelry that you have, and to mix and match and to pair it all together, it's going to come together really beautiful, because this is classic and it's timeless, and it's something that you could actually pass down to somebody. I think for any age that wants to kind of create that Hawaiiana kind of feel, this is the perfect ring to do that, and it fits any size too. It's great. It's easy to order with us. All you have to do is give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Or you could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv. We're happy to go over, as Lori was saying earlier, if you don't know what the item number is, but you know what the item is and you know what you want, you just need to explain it to us and we'll find it for you. And we have specials throughout the year, so if it's still in stock and it's something that you've seen a couple months ago, we're still happy to look for you and still see if it's on special. But either way, we are here for you. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.